Oh, this thing is junk. Straight junk. Anyone wants to come by? What do we have in here? What is all that? Alrighty. It's finally time to dig into this thing. And in case you don't know what this thing is, this is a mystery motor. Ta-da! Now, why is it a mystery motor? Well, because the way you look at it now is exactly the way I seen it whilst it was sitting on the side of the road in a ditch for free. Or, well, I mean, I assume it was free because I didn't pay anything for it, and I sure as shit took it, so, you know, I'm gonna hope it was free, because if somebody's looking around for this thing, well, it's gone. It's right here. And what we're gonna do with it now that we have it, we are gonna tear this thing apart and find out what it is, because right now, it looks awfully interesting, doesn't it? Now, before we start unbolting, let's take a quick gander at her just to see what it is we're even, you know, looking at here. First things first, check this out. This is an old school Moroso mechanical, well, it's an old school Moroso mechanical electric water pump drive kit thing. So that's pretty neat, and in actuality, it's the exact same thing I have right there. So that's pretty neat. Long story, I'm not even looking at that right now. We're looking at this. So number one, that's well, that's actually a good find. I might use that. These tractor pull ensembles, they're a little sticky, so yeah, I might need some WD-40 in that to make that work. Better put that down. The block, stock valve covers. The block is green, which is really hard to, yeah, there you go. Block is green. That's different. The back of the block is green. The block is completely stuck. Doesn't move. Won't rotate. She's locked up. She's rusted beyond belief. She's flat tappet cam. Stock rockers. It's got a truck oil pan, because the dipstick is where to go. Yeah, right here. Has dipstick right here, and a dipstick right here, because this is a early timing chain cover. So that's, well, water pump housing timing chain cover ensemble. You know, the Ford shit. It's got this, a relocated oil pump filter, or oil filter, not oil pump, oil filter. So that's neat. Well, I mean, there you go. It's kind of a hodgepodge of different parts all melded together, which really just kind of makes it a more interesting experience to tear it down, see what, you know, clearly it had something going on, you know, at some point in its life. It was, I don't know, a derby car, a tractor pull vehicle, or mud something. No idea what it was, but, you know, it's got the look, right? So we're gonna find out. There might be something hidden in there. Who knows? Before I do that, though, check out my poster. Oh, I love this thing. ChatGPT. I've been messing around with that AI chat thingy. It can create some pretty gnarly stuff. Take a look at that. Oh, my rat fink with the old Mustang up there. Don't look at the car. It's, you know, I'm not looking at it, so there's no point in you looking at it. That's a different video. Let me get the tractor pulls, you know, ensembles off of there. Let me get the oil filter relocation kit off of here, and the other valve cover off of here, and then we will take another look at her after that. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Oh yeah. That's fabulous. You know it's going to be a fun engine teardown experience when the frickin' manifold bolts are rusted solid in there. Oh. Wow. Huh. I dropped my wrench. That's, you know, I was kind of excited to tear this thing down and see what it, but I've only gotten one bolt out so far, and not gonna lie, I'm kind of the fun is kind of wearing off on me now, and it's feeling more like pain and anguish at this point. Yeah, oh, there. Oh my land! What in the? Oh, this thing is junk. Straight junk. Or I mean, those things are reusable actually. Give them to you cheap. Anyone wants to come by? What do we have in here? What is all that? Oh yeah, she is in tip-top condition. Jesus Christ, I found this thing in a ditch. I didn't find it at the bottom of an ocean. Wow, that is in tip-top shape, let me tell you. Things that just make you go, oh. Alright, so I attempted to get that off. It's staying on there. That's just all there is to it, I guess. Yeah, I tried to get these off too, but yeah, it doesn't. That didn't work either. Oh, goody! These are Allen heads. Fantastic. Huh. Well, you know, remember when I said this whole thing was just a hodgepodge of parts? I was being a little sarcastic, but you know what? I guess I'm actually not. That's exactly what it is. Well, it just so happens I don't actually have that size of Allen head anywhere that I can find in here. Oh, that's kind of puts a damper on things. I can't get that other freaking side off. This was supposed to be fun, damn it. What happened to the fun? Okay, much later in the day. Finally got that out of there, and okay, yeah, she's a beaut. Let me get this off. We'll take another look at her. Well, of course, everything else is giving me trouble. Why wouldn't this? Well, you know, I think it just needs a little light coaxing. Oh, what do we have here? It's a little village of creepy crawly stuff. Ew. Okay, so this is well, it's not looking any better now that we've disassembled a little bit of it, but yeah, great. That's okay. Well, let's take a little look around at her, you know, this area, and then let's rip the heads off. Alright, so now you can get a little better look at her. She is garbage. Yeah, that is, well, you know, it's not, it could be, well, yeah, I don't have any words, really. It's just, like, I knew it was going to be bad. I should have expected it to be this bad, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know how long it was sitting on the side of the road for, but let's tear one of the heads off. I am super curious to see what is inside it. I mean, that's the main thing. Like, all the outside stuff's, you know, great and all, but what does it look like inside? Let's pull the heads off, rotate it around, pull the pan off, and then that's probably where we're going to end the video for today. All right, here we go. Oh, good. Well, maybe this will be finally the easy part of this whole teardown. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, that, I mean, oh. No. Yeah. Not the best. Get you in a little closer here. Yeah. Oh. She is not in the best of condition. And it doesn't really look like we have anything that special here, considering, look at the size of these dishes. This was a pooch. Now, what do we got here? These are not in good shape at all. What are they, though? Looks like they are D20E heads. So, yeah, they're small combustion chamber, 58cc heads. Kind of a shame that they're in such bad condition. Otherwise, they would have been okay to do something with, but it's not even worth the trouble of cleaning these things up. I'm sure they could be cleaned up, but it's just not worth the trouble. There's cylinder head number 2 off. And, well, that one surprised the heck out of me. There's frickin' water in here. Well, actually, for having straight water in here, this one doesn't look too bad. How the hell's that possible? That looks way worse than that. Well, alright. You know, those... those piston rings are certainly holding, oof. Yeah, jeez. Wow. This thing is a junk. Alright, well, let's rotate this thing over. And, how am I going to do that with that thing still attached? I guess this way. Those flappers didn't do nothing. Oh, man. Ooh. There's slime in there. Oh, stuff is living in that swamp water. Oh, my God. Oh, did you... I don't know if you guys seen just the dust that fell off this thing. How can there be so much liquid and dust and rust and everything all just... Okay. Oh, hey. This tells me what this block is right there. I'll show you that. And let's get this thing off, because once we get this off, pretty much the mystery will be over at that point. There's no mystery, it's just junk. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see what we got here. Oh. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh. Jeez Louise. What is that? What is this? Oh. Are we witnessing why this thing got pulled? Does it have a rod knock? All right, let me bring you in here. This is bizarre. All right, well, there is the block info for you, in case you want to know what it is. I mean, we could have looked that up initially, but that kind of ruins the whole surprise and fun. Yeah, what is this thing? Is this congealed oil? Or is this... I can't tell what that is. What is this? Is this like a rag? Is this a shop towel? Did somebody leave a shop towel in here and then try to run it and then it blew up the engine? Is that what happened? Oh, there's some way over here too. No, that's just oil, I think. I think that's literally congealed oil. Or, I don't know what that is. That's bizarre. What do we got in here? Stock chain, so there's no point in even looking at the camshaft. That's bone stock. Leaf. It's a lot cleaner inside than I thought it was going to be. On the underside, I thought this was just going to be a big rusted pile of mess. I also thought that it was potentially going to be filled to the brim with spiders or something, but no, all the damage just managed to stay up top. Lovely. And I mean, we already know, but there's the confirmation right there. It is a 302 crankshaft. Alright, well, mystery engine has been solved. It is a bone stock 70s 302. Yep, and somebody just put fancy dancy tractor pull, contraptions on it. Probably threw it in some derby car or something, so there's no surprises, there's no, fancy trinkets or anything cool inside, unfortunately. Dang it. Here I was hoping somebody would have left like a stroker build on the side of the road. Gosh dang it. But, so what's next with it? Alright, so the plan is we're done for today. That's as far as we are getting. Mystery has been solved. Kind of a disappointing mystery, but yeah, it is what it is. Actually, it's probably the most likely of outcome we could have possibly had. Dang it. Well, anywhoozle. So the block itself, the cylinder walls are pretty, they're kind of rusted up a little bit. Some of them are pretty nasty, but seeing as this is just pretty much a bone stock, I don't think it's even overboard at all. I'm pretty sure it's standard bore, because if it was overboard, it would have been stamped on the piston itself, 0.030 or 0.040, but none of that. So I'm pretty sure this block is savable. As far as the rods are savable, the pistons are savable, but I don't know why you'd want to. I mean, no, pistons are savable, but there's no point. The heads, you could probably save the heads. No point. They're just throwaways. Just toss them, get them out of here. The tractor pull flaps, I could possibly sell those. Facebook Marketplace, $50, $100. Maybe someone pick them up for derby car or something for the fair. Yeah. So all in all, the next steps with this thing is we have to try to get it rotating, and we have to knock the pistons out of it, try to get the crankshaft out of it, and just break it apart. Yeah, the crankshaft is probably savable. We won't know until we crack the caps and stuff, but we're not doing that today. That's next video, or in another video. I don't know what video I'm going to do next. I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately. Actually, that's not true. I've been doing videos, just not on this channel. I actually have a gun channel now that I've been really kind of hooked on. New Guy's Gunsmoke. Basically just taking the 45 out there and testing all kinds of different rounds, blowing stuff up. You know, what I do best, right? So I've kind of gotten the gun bug lately, and I'm trying to get back into doing car stuff. I gotta work on that thing still some more. That's something's going on with the valve train that I gotta sort out with that. But I wanted to get this out of the way first, because frankly it's in the way. So got it out here and got working on it. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it for this video. Next, we're gonna attempt to get this thing broken down all the way to a bare block, just the crank, get everything out, clean it up, and set it aside for a rainy day. And we might use it someday. I don't know. Probably no time soon, but it's always good just having a spare block around, right? So yeah, that's it for now. I'll catch you next time. What is this? I want to say that this is just dried up like oil residue, but I have no idea.